So you wanna look good every day, hey tough guy? Hello and welcome to today's Eyedolize makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple everyday makeup. This one's great for just going to work or down the road for coffee with friends, and it's an easy one to do and it just adds a little bit of colour to your face. Okay, before we get started, we need to make sure that our face has been cleansed and moisturised, which I've already done, so we'll get right into it. The first thing we do is take a light eyeshadow. I'll be using this one today out of my gorgeous palette, and also a medium eyeshadow brush. And just taking some of that product onto the brush and applying it over our whole eyelid. Now the reason that I do my eyeshadow first is because a lot of the time you can get foliage underneath your eyes, which you can see here, just there and under there. So I do it first so that it's easier to clean it up before moving on to my base. If you do it after you've done your base, then you might have to go back and clean your base off and then do it again. So I just find it easier this way. Okay, the next step is to take a slightly darker colour. I'm going to use this one out of my gorgeous palette and a small size eyeshadow brush, and then sweeping that product over the outer half of your eyelid. And our next step is to take a dark eyeshadow. I'll be using this one out of my gorgeous palette and what I call a bullet eyeshadow brush, which is just one that's rounded on the end. Hopefully you can see that there. And taking your dark eyeshadow onto that brush, and we're going to apply that into our socket line, which is this line just here where your eye creases. And the reason that we apply it there is because that actually adds definition into your eye. Okay, so just all the way down the socket line. The next step is to take a blending brush and blend out that darker colour. Okay, now if you've had any foliage underneath your eyes like I have with my panda eyes, take a makeup wipe and just wipe that away. The next step is our top eyeliner. So I'll be using cake eyeliner and cake eyeliner sealant. Take your cake eyeliner and your sealant and just place one drop into there and swirl that around a little bit. Now take a thin eyeliner brush and take a bit of the cake eyeliner onto that brush and just wiping off the edges on the side of the container just to keep it nice and thin, so that we can get a nice thin line. I like to wear eyeliner over my whole lid every day, that's just my preference. But if you prefer not to wear too much eyeliner, you can use this little trick of just applying it on the inner corner of your eye here. Like so, which just opens up the eye a lot more. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do my whole eye. The next step is to apply your mascara as you normally would. I'll be using Rimmel London Extreme Volume. The next step is to conceal. So I'll be using my Garnier Roll-On Anti-Dark Circle Concealer. And we're just going to take that one and roll it on straight underneath our eyes. Okay, next just take your ring finger and blend that in. Next, take your foundation. I'm using Revlon Colorstay in Nude 03, and take a foundation brush and apply that over your whole face. Just making sure that when you're doing underneath your eyes, you're actually patting it so that you don't remove that concealer that you've just put on. Now we take an angled sponge and just blend down the edges of the foundation. Okay, the next step is to apply our blush. So we'll be taking a large fluffy brush, and I'll be using this pink colour out of my Gorgeous palette, and just sweep that across the apples of the cheeks, and then sweeping it up towards the top of your ear. Using a circular motion helps to blend in the colour as well. And the next step is to do our eyebrows, so just give them a quick brush through with an eyebrow brush. Taking an angled liner brush, and I'm going to be using an eyeshadow again, this dark brown one. Just quickly fill in the eyebrows. Now at this point we're going to do our highlighting, so to do that we'll just take a medium eyeshadow brush along with a blending brush, and we'll take our highlighting colour. So I like to use this one that's got a little bit of a shimmer through it. And taking that onto our medium eyeshadow brush, we're just going to apply it underneath our eyebrows. Now taking our blending brush and the same colour, we're going to apply it on our T-zone. Just very lightly, you don't want to look sweaty. And also just above your lips, and just on the tip of your chin, just very lightly. Now our last step is to do our lips, so I just like to take a nude liner. I'll be using this one today, which is my Skinny Dip Gorgeous liner, and just lining the lips with that one. And lastly, I like to take a nice light lip gloss, so I'll be using this one by Gorgeous, which is called Fairy Shine, and applying that over the whole lips. Okay, now one last thing you can do is take your darkest eyeshadow again, and your small eyeshadow brush, and just apply that underneath your eye. Okay, and that's today's completed simple makeup tutorial for everyday wear. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you'd like to see more makeup tutorials, please subscribe to my channel, EyedolizeMakeup. Thank you for watching.